Hi everyone. Welcome to the Guild of Icons. Guess who's here? It's these two people. Guess who's not here? It's those two people further up. I'm not lifting my arms anymore on stream just in case, because it's hot in the United Kingdom, and I'm basically the avatar of sweat. Before I go any more into my into my body liquids, who would like inspiration?
Sure, I have a feeling I'll need it at some point.
Oh yes, I've got a doozy of a session for today.
Last time was a doozy of a session. Let's see if we can remember any of it. We started in the mirror run, where we got to the bottom of Hannah's affliction from the statues in the Godlock room. There was dimensional shenanigans afoot, which we were able to figure out, and it turned out that her items hadn't disappeared, but also the riches that she got were all fake. Grounded returned with an unconscious body. Oh no, we found Grounded by throwing a pan at her. Was that last session or the one before?
That was the one before.
Okay, then I'm complete. Oh yes, Alana. There's 3 Alanas and we're all trying to kill each other.
I mean, yeah, that's adequately sums all of that up. You also went to the School of Abjuration.
We went to the School of Abjuration to see about getting the hag out of Grounded's head again. This time it comes with some fees that is less impressing a bunch of rowdy bards and more a gemstone worth 5,000 GP, 10,000 gold pieces, other things that I probably should have noted down and maybe do. Yes, we've infused crystals and 100 GP of powdered silver and iron, which we'll still need to get. Hannah has promised to be a bodyguard of sorts to all of the Alanas to keep them from dying to the other Alanas, as has Eao for some reason.
Right now there is a hell of a slumber party going on. It's the Among Us version of a slumber party.
Yes, Hannah did meet up with us, but now is mysteriously gone, so must have gone to Alana's, which means that that's a fearsome fivesome waiting to happen. And we come back off of venturing into the mirror run to find some Zorns, who we got a dessert. You called it a dessert spoon, but I think you meant dessert stone.
I did mean dessert stone, but
yes,
at that point my brain was melting.
Which was a gigantic emerald. Gargle had to swallow it. He gave the Zorn some crystals in repayment. Those turned out to be aphrodisiacs on a roll that Nick almost certainly predetermined.
Nope.
And then we shimmied on out as fast as we could so Gargoyle could throw up an emerald into Petra's living room.
Yes. Well done. You can have inspiration, and we will start immediately with Gargoyle throwing up an emerald in Petra's living room. Not with you having to make the sound, just that's just happened, okay? I don't need to be hearing that right now. Yeah, so Petra looks aghast at you. is she disappointed, or has she done this enough now? She's disappointed, but she's not surprised either. Gargoyle, is everything okay? Are you cursed?
He's fine. This was just the only way to resolve things peacefully.
Don't swallow an entire chunk of emerald. I wouldn't advise it.
Yes. I wouldn't have expected you to... yeah. What a coffee?
I actually need to go back in there for a minute or two.
Oh, well, all right. She rushes over to Grounded. Can I take these off of you for a second? Looking at the harpies. And Louis spreads his arm wings and goes,
yeah, Grounded just pulls cores and the sort of harnesses just completely detach.
I'll look after these. I've got a bit of energy. You go do what you want. And she's sort of really happy to take the harpies this time around. She starts sort of singing a little song to them about rocks.
Grounded feels a little surprised at this. Would she be aware of anything unusual
You can
about
make an
this?
insight check if you'd like.
Okay.
She's getting to a verse about feldspar now.
Yeah, that's a 6, so...
Seems maybe she's just excited.
I don't know, like a verse about feldspar, that feels very Petra. Petra's gone on about feldspar before.
That's true.
It's her favorite rock.
Is
really
Joris
cool.
still about?
I was hoping, and Petra was hoping you wouldn't notice. Joris Vance is not there anymore.
Yeah. What happened to Ham Sandwich Guy?
Who? Oh,
You know-
the person you brought out of the run, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he got up and left.
He's gone back to his preferred college, Eton.
Yes. Yeah, he just left.
He just left and he just, like, did he... You think he was going to talk to anyone?
Maybe, but I'm not running a prison.
True, I mean, like, I did rescue him, but I kind of, like, I sort of need to stay discreet, I think. Gargoyle, do I need to stay discreet?
How many people have you introduced yourself to with your full name?
Oh, my parents told me it's polite.
I think there may already be some problems in the Department of Discrepancy.
Hey, where do you go?
Just said he was going home.
Okay.
I imagine he wanted a shower or something like that.
Can I tell her she's telling me the whole truth?
You can roll insight again if you want.
Famously wise grounded, trying to roll insight checks.
He just went, no.
Okay, that's an 18.
18. Well, I rolled a 3 for deception. So, yeah. Petra's not telling you everything here. There's a little red about the cheeks. And this is very much a sort of flustered, slightly embarrassed blush. And also, you notice that Ansel, who's still here, still on the sofa, is looking a little confused at what Petra's saying.
Okay, what are you not telling me? Ansel, are you not telling me something?
Well, yeah, I mean, you killed my dog. I'm not gonna just...
My boss killed your dog and I only just learned about it. Like, I don't like her, she's my boss.
Petra says, Ansel dear, it's like you have only one thing to say these days. Petra goes, you sure I can't make you a coffee or tea?
You know, my parents always said I made me promise not to drink coffee. I'll take coffee.
Okay. She goes,
I'm not allowed to introduce myself by my full name anymore, apparently.
Oh, thank goodness, you do want the drugs.
she goes, pours you coffee, and comes back and says, okay, I lied. I did know Joris. His name isn't Joris. It's Kalasar. And he's a geologist like me, but I mean, and she says, Granda, can you come with me quickly? Just
okay. Also, now that I've got the coffee, can I just sort of snip it and sort of use my knowledge of alchemy to make sure it isn't poisoned? Because Grant isn't really used to complicated social situations, so she's just defaulting to being nervous.
Roll me. We're gonna go wisdom with your. Have you got poisons kit?
Just alchemical tools proficiency.
Alchemical
Don't know if that
tools.
applies.
Poisoning drinks isn't an uncommon social situation. It's happened at least 10 times today.
Technically speaking, yes, although you've not been there. Yeah, I'm going to say you can, but at disadvantage.
Okay, so that's wisdom alchemical.
Yeah, you'd
tools,
be able to pick out like maybe about 20% of the poisons, because you'd be able to get the ones that are, you know, things like arsenic, that sort of thing. You'd be able to detect, but you'd struggle with like the more natural components, you know, things like nightshades and that sort of thing.
Okay, let's see. Let me just calculate this. So that's double my proficiency, so +8, plus my wisdom modifier +1 for a +9. And at disadvantage, that is... that's 14.
Yeah, it's poison.
Okay, so Grant is not going to say anything for the moment. But she is going to shoot Gargoyle a meaningful look.
All right, I thought you were just going to shoot Gargoyle.
No, Gargoyle's the artificer. He's the one who shoots people.
Oh, yeah, that's true. So Petra pulls you aside and says, look, thing is, me and him, we were dating up to about like 2 weeks ago.
Like carbon dating or?
No, like, you know, non-platonic handshakes, opening a joint bank account, that sort of thing. And the thing is, it took being away from him to realize, I don't know, I think I was doing it out of habit, out of just kind of not wanting to be alone, you know? And then I got to talking to Ansel, but like, how do I tell, like...
That is awkward.
So I kind of shouted at him and called him names and told him to get out of the house. And I told Ansel that he was just someone from work who was really mean to me.
Damn.
I panicked. I'm not proud of it. I shouldn't have done it. He didn't deserve it.
Yeah. Well, while we're sharing sort of awkward things, did you poison this?
What? No, it's you've had coffee before, right?
Well, no, but I've had poison before.
You can roll me insight if you'd like.
Okay. Again, the famously wise grounded.
Mm-hmm.
That's an 11.
That's an 11. She could be lying to you.
Hey, I think Grounded's going to step back into the room with Gargoyle, and she's just going to pull out her alchemy kit and do a more thorough analysis of the coffee to see if she can tell what's going on here.
Okay.
Ruin.
Are you lighting a Bunsen burner on the rug or on the table?
I think Grounded's kit has a little match. You can put it on.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, so you spend 10 minutes chemically analyzing the coffee in front of Petra. And she's looking a little shocked. She looks at Gargoyle, actually. She probably shoots Gargoyle a look. Quizzical.
Gargoyle shoots her a shrug.
Quizzical, like, you know, is this normal? Because Petra's only really interacted with Grounded while being extremely sleep deprived and hasn't had perhaps much wherewithal to actually take in much at the time. You know, when you're extremely sleep deprived and you just glide through the day on autopilot, that's all Petra's really been doing. So now she's kind of noticing that maybe pinning all of her hopes and survival on you lot is a mistake.
Maybe she likes her drinks a certain way.
Petra Struxus. All right. So while you're chemically analyzing the coffee for poison, because you're seriously worried that the woman currently holding your children is going to attack you, she's wandering off and playing with Higgs by lifting him up and then throwing him up in the air and catching him again, and he's sort of flapping back down again and trying to bite her on the nose every time.
To be fair, Grounded is considering possibly there's someone hadn't poisoned the coffee without her knowing.
Could be. That's possible. Because she's not the only person here.
Those Cantlorian coffee ninjas. While you're making the coffee, you turn your eyes away for 1 second and then...
She's not the only person here. I mean, Ansel's got a reason to want you all dead. You killed his dog. And,
if anywhere is going to have people who are experts at tampering with coffee, it's going to be university.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, your chemical analysis comes out and it is not poisoned.
Oh, right.
The feeling of it being poisoned, maybe you just were wrong.
Or maybe the hag is trying to make you think that everyone's your enemy.
Wait.
That is very funny, Gargoyle, and I like it. And ordinarily that would be the case, absolutely, because it's narratively very satisfying. However, I have a joke that I would like to say instead. Grounded, you take another sniff of the coffee and you realize that it's just a bit of almond extract.
Oh.
And almonds, of course, being the smell of...
Oh, wait. Oh, sorry, Petra, I got confused. The first thing that hag told me when I was learning about alchemy, almonds smell exactly like cyanide.
Oh. Oh, yeah, the hag. Did you get rid of it?
Oh, close. I mean, this ring's keeping her at bay for now, and she just taps it and makes the ring appear. But, we just got the rock to do it.
You just got...
Gargoyle just vomited it up. We need an emerald.
Oh, the emerald! I thought you meant someone called the rock, and I was very confused.
Yes, we haven't seen Dwayne in the quarry in quite a while.
Yeah.
Yes, sorry, Gargoyle, you said you wanted to go back in. Can I get you anything before you go? Some tea, water, food? Have you eaten? Have you eaten all day? Other than the emerald?
Gargoyle inspects his memories to check if he has eaten at all today.
Technically speaking, I don't think a single member of the Guild of Icons has eaten in like an entire week, apart from drinking coffee. There's been a lot of coffee drinking going on and tea drinking.
I mean, Grounded
had a ham sandwich.
Several.
Yeah. No, we had some ice, I think.
That's fair enough. Oh, and you would have eaten at the lock-in as well, or sort of there was a full dinner alongside the theatre.
No, I shouldn't need to. I just need to catch my breath and then speak to a gigantic ancient dragon.
An ancient... Oh. Will you survive?
I should. But by the way, the things that were tunneling through the quarry, they were,
what were they, like mechanical mice or insects?
They're mechanical insects is the closest. Yeah. Their official name is scuttlebugs.
They're some form of mechanical insect.
Oh. That would that would explain the problem we were having with Foreman.
We got run over by them. I, again, wouldn't recommend it.
I'll steer clear. If I'm honest, I'm probably not going back in the quarry for a while.
Probably a good idea.
Well, if I can't get you anything else, I'll see you soon, I suppose.
See you in a few.
And Petra holds up the harpies and says to them, say goodbye to Mum. And Huey goes, ah! And Higgs probably bites Petra's ear. Louis says, Petra. And Dewey says, fuck. And Petra goes, what?
Yeah, Eao taught them to swear.
I'm not even
We
surprised.
went over this one. This has happened.
Has it?
Yeah.
My memory's atrocious. Well, it's... I'm as sleep deprived as Petra is, apparently.
As we go back through the mirror, you can just subtly hear Ansel saying, come on, let's just kill one of them. Just revenge, you know?
No, Ansel would not say that. Ansel's alignment is actually neutral.
All right, so...
Only lawful
Say
characters kill
Felicitas.
dogs.
Wow.
And grab an extra marble to the entrance.
Yep.
And then use a yellow marble to transport to the gem lock. Or no, the crystal lock.
Okay. Yep. So you transport to the crystal lock, and as you arrive in the scene of a fight, just ending. The great crystal ancient dragon breathes this cone. I think it's actually a line. Breathes this line of literal crystals. It's like shards of glass coming out, going towards this glowing red portal in the wall. As you warp in, and you can just see in the portal a lake of fire and the leathery flapping wings of imps. And the energy closes the portal down, and the dragon turns to you and raises an arm to strike at you before seeing it's you and goes, oh.
The gargoyle immediately gets knock-kneed, hides behind his wings, and puts his arms up.
Oh. I see, it is you. I honestly thought you'd died.
Yeah, I honestly thought I'd have died by now as well.
Things are deteriorating at a rapid rate. Are you successful in opening the locks?
Not so far. But we have been successful in getting the wormlings away from the School of Transmutation.
That is good news. That is good news indeed. Well then. I suppose it's time for goodbyes, is it not?
So do you have a way out of here?
I didn't before you started opening the locks, but now it seems I'm presented with many. It may be a waiting game until the next portal opens up. Hopefully it won't be one to the hells. I'd rather go somewhere a little nicer, but anywhere's better than this box.
I wish you good fortune in your freedom.
And you, Bird. You've been very useful, very helpful. And he gestures to a square and says, stand here, in fact.
Gargoyle does so.
There's something we were told once when we were learning about dragons in general. Silverstride taught us a little of our kind and taught us of the Dragon Knights. You would make a fine knight of the Crystal Dragons, if you so accept.
Yeah, Gargoyle sees Grouded doing the... like...
double thumbs up.
Gesture
from
of
behind.
yes, yeah. It's like,
I do accept.
Good. And he rears back, and you can see this radiant light glowing in his chest, and he leans forward and unleashes his radiant breath weapon on you. And the
Gargoyle
bright-
dies. Time to make a new character sheet.
Gargle dies. No, the bright light wisps around you, not touching you, but curls around you, and it glows so bright. It is pretty blinding to you, especially with your huge eyes as an owlin. But yeah, it glows around you, and it starts to infuse your armor with little chunks of crystal. And they're sort of growing out of it. You know when you can grow crystals on things with a chemical reaction, it's almost like that. They're starting to grow outward of it. And they glow gold. And after a moment, your vision is basically black at this point, and everything fades and starts to come back. And the dragon is there with a smile and says, "Arise, Sir Gargoyle."
Gargoyle rises up and then wobbles a few feet back and forth for a second.
He leans forward a wing to steady you. Fear not, that happens to all of the best of us.
Grounded curtsies.
In exchange for your service, you may call upon your liege isn't really the right word for our relationship, though it usually would be. You may call on my aid, let's say that.
Hopefully, it won't be necessary.
Where you're going, I'm sure it will be.
Oh yeah, I forgot this dragon sees the future.
Yep. Anyway, you should leave. Another portal will open soon.
Thank you so much, and best of luck.
Okay. Yeah, portal opens now, and out steps a Baylor. And the dragon looks at you and goes, "Run."
Red marble.
Red marble straight out.
Yep.
Yeah, because Baylor, for those unfamiliar, is literally the Balrog from Lord of the Rings. It is literally like that. It's only name changed, and it is extremely deadly. And yeah, the dragon starts breathing fire. Not fire. Breathing again this crystalline breath as it steps out of this portal, and you vanish into the entrance. So Gargle, you are now imbued with crystals. It is both in your armor, and also some of them are growing straight out of your skin.
Oh boy.
You gain 2 meta magic options and 3 sorcery points. You can choose which meta magic options you want. Anytime it refers to a charisma modifier, you can use intelligence.
Oh.
You don't have to sort it all out right now. By default, what we can do is I will choose 2 meta magic options for you right now, and you can then change them on a long rest. You can't change them every long rest, but on your next long rest, you can change them. Have it as the dragon has chosen 2 for you.
Honestly, I think we could just sort it out during a break once we get there.
That's fair, but you might need them before then.
We've been doing fine so far.
Well, I tell you what, for now, should you need them, it's Twin Spell and Seeking Spell. Twin Spell lets you cast a spell twice, basically. Seeking Spell is if you miss, you can use sorcery points to turn it into a hit. Or to re-roll, I think it is. And then, yeah, you can have a look at the full list and pick what works best for you. You won't be able to change them once you've picked. Unless you really hate them. Like, I'm not that evil. But yeah.
Yeah. Cool. We walk back out into Pedro's living room. Now my armor has gold growing out of it, and possibly parts of my body.
Yep. Yeah, so it's a sort of golden colored crystal. Looks a bit like those large salt crystals or quartz crystals. but definitely sort of yellow tinted. And yeah, you step out and Petra looks. You were gone for not even 10 minutes. Oh, by the way, as you step out, you see what she's done is she has cast shape earth to create a sandpit.
Uh-huh.
And is playing with the harpies in the sand.
Don't awe too soon. That's the litter box as well.
Yeah.
We're gone 10 minutes. What's the Chris? And she gets up and runs over to you, Gargoyle, and brings out a set of jeweler's tools and goes, "That's really unusual." And she's examining the crystals. There is no crystal with this structure. It's brand new. Can I take a... And she grabs this little small chisel and a hammer and gestures like, can I take some?
Probably safer to take one off of the armor.
And then she looks and sees that it's growing out of your skin and probably kind of retches a little. Oh. That's...
This sort of thing just happens when you're on an adventure. Wait, does it Ansel? Does it happen to you too, or this is just a thing?
No, I just had my dog killed. He's not going to forgive you for this. Like, it happened only 3 weeks ago. Petra takes a chisel off, like a chunk of it, probably about, 3 inches long, off of your armor and goes, "I'll see what I can find out about this. This is fascinating. Where did you get it from?"
It was a gift?
Okay.
Or a part of knighting? I don't know.
Fine. Keep your secrets then, I guess. And
Sorry, it's just in the past 20 minutes I have consumed and thrown up an emerald and have now had crystals growing out of my armor and my body. I'm a little lightheaded.
I believe you're getting stoned.
Do you need to rest? Do you need to sleep or something? Or?
I've got 0 hit dice to spend, so
you can take an all night. You can take a long rest.
Yeah, we should probably take a long rest before we.
I can just push the date forward closer and closer to something that's happening. That's no problem.
Okay. Instead of take a long rest, urgency is the name of the game and getting the hag out.
I'm just saying that because I need to use time as a resource you got to choose. But you can choose to have a long rest. There's no problem with that. Just realize that there will be consequences to having long rests, of course, because if not, you'd just long rest after every fight, wouldn't you?
I don't know. I mean, do you think that Hannah and Eao are going to be okay at their sleepover? Do you think they packed enough?
Well, I don't think it's as much a sleepover as
What if the other girls are mean and tried to poison them?
Yeah. I don't think it's much of a sleepover as much as and I know where you sleep over.
Yeah,
this is saying that, but yeah.
Do you want to have a long rest? That's the question. Do you want to go into this attempt to get rid of the hag with all your spell slots and resources, or do you want none of them?
I mean, I have the majority of my spell slots, the stunning majority. Really, it's just health, and in that case, I've got a patch for 4 potions of healing.
Oh, you'll be fine then. Just take those. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll unpatch it, and then I'll give 2 to Grounded.
Grounded takes them.
Okay.
Wish I had some of those claws.
So you've got some shopping to do, right? As a reminder, you need 100 GP of powdered silver and iron. There's going to be a couple of people casting Bestow Curse for you, but you're not having to find them. You've got the large transparent gemstone, and you need 10,000 gold pieces.
Well, we've got 10,000 gold pieces.
Yeah.
So we need 100 GP of powdered silver and iron and weave-infused crystals.
Wait, I thought you already gave him your weave-infused crystal.
Yeah, you handed him the
yeah.
temporal crystal.
That was his personal payment.
If not, there are certainly weave-infused crystals attached to your armor and skin now.
True. All right, let's...
The material component is
to-
gargoyle.
What is it? Arendar?
VSM?
VSM.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the Uptown Boutique component shop. And you open the door, there's that faint tingling sound as the little bell goes off. And it's cool. It's dark in there because you don't want to hit sunlight to hit many of the ingredients. There's a skull on the wall. Hello. I forgot what voice I gave him. We're gonna go with this. Hello.
Yeah. Do you have some, what was it, powdered silver and iron?
Oh, of course. Does not point. Can't do that. Yes.
Pointing
How much do
energy.
you need?
Is it 100 gold pieces of each or just 100 gold pieces of the two?
It is 100 gold pieces in total. So of the two. So you could do 50
So
each or something.
50 each.
Yeah.
50 gold pieces each.
Yeah.
Very good. Leave the money on the counter and the servants will be with you.
Gargoyle leaves the money on the counter.
Okay. 2 pouches of silver and iron float out and land on the counter next to the money. And then the money lifts up and gets taken away. Thank you. Anything else?
No, that's it. Do you want anything?
Yeah. Can't think of anything I'd need.
I've got more bat feces in if you need it. I remember you were very intense about that last time.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry, that served its purpose.
Served its purpose.
As a spell component, of course.
Investigation for a demi-lich. 26. Just put 2 and 2 together and worked out that you were behind the explosion.
Well, no, because it had nothing to do with the explosion. That was just vandalizing.
Yeah, but the other thing that you bought,
All right.
considering you bought the components to make a very big fireball and then a very big fireball happened like 10 minutes later, I think it's not a stretch for the head to now think that you're behind it. The eyes twinkle and he says nothing there.
I could have just said we leave. Just words, the simple words. We leave the shop.
Yeah. I don't know if you've noticed, but Grant isn't actually very good at being subtle unless she's outright hiding.
You mean grounded joyous of Wark is not very good at being subtle unless she's hiding?
It literally gives people her address when she meets them.
All right, to the School of Abjuration.
Okay, you go over to the School of Abjuration and you open the door and there's a blinding flash of light. And you see Magister Colvus Antarin Arcd lift up his goggles and go, well, think we're close. Give me another enter.
Just from walking in, Gargoyle instinctively takes down a potion of healing.
He sees you and goes, oh, you were the ones from earlier, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's us.
Yes, sorry. Eyesight's not so good anymore. All these blinding flashes. Right. Well, who wants to get rid of a hag? We're all ready, yes? Yeah, good. Now come with me. And he takes you out of this room. But you're in a sort of polyhedral dome at the moment. It kind of looks like, like the Eden Project, that sort of thing. It's a white dome. And he takes you to a door in the side, and there's a small, narrow corridor. Another door opens it up, and you're in a smaller dome, a much smaller dome. where there has been an arcane circle on the ground. And there are just two necromancers and a bard. Because he asked for necromancers and the bard got confused about the whole thing.
This is our latest invention, the biodome. So long as two idiots don't get stuck in it, everything should go smooth.
I'm gonna load a map.
Yep, it's a poorly sure thing.
Oh my god.
Oh.
So
I felt bad enough referencing biodome. You didn't need to go that deep.
Here you are.
Grant is, by the way, Grant is also drinking a healing potion.
Ooh. Yep. So, Magister Culver's gestures for Grounded to enter the magic circle and says, "We'll complete the casting of the circle around you. It will activate. It's an inverse circle, so it means you'll be able to leave, but the creature will not. Understood?"
Okay, go ahead. Question: what are the chances of something going horribly wrong and
Oh, very low. 80 or 85% maybe.
Wait, is that 88 or 85% chance something will go wrong or something won't go wrong?
Yes. So now, step inside. You'll need to remove the ring when we've completed the magic circle and not before. Not before. Prepare yourself, because I presume the moment you remove the ring, that hag is going to try something. Now, I will then, from here, on the safety of the outside of the magic circle, begin casting the imprisonment. Now, you're there, Bird. You need to keep the hag from interrupting the ritual. This will take 1 minute. Understood? Now, you there inside the circle. I didn't catch your name, sorry. What was it?
Grounded Joyce of Wark.
It's too easy.
Specifically this finger.
Thank you. You there, Grounded Joyce of Wark. What you must do is you need to get the hag out of your head. Just step out of the circle. That's all it's going to take. The hag will be stuck inside the circle, and you will be out. Just get out within a minute, okay? Easy.
What happens if I don't get out within a minute?
Well, you see, do you have the gem? Who's got the gem? The large gem?
Gargoyle hands it over.
This thing? You'll be in there, okay? And you won't come out, ever. Very high-level magic we're about to do here. You're actually quite privileged to see it. So, 1 minute. Good luck. Right. Oh, and these fellows here are going to be cursing you. Well, cursing the hag, really. Once the hag's out, we're going to curse the hag, which will make her much worse at the kind of mental fortitude she'll need to resist the imprisonment. So, yes, get the hag out of your head, step out of the circle, 1 minute to do it, nice and easy. Gargoyle, Birdie, I need you to make sure nothing interrupts my ritual. Understood?
Yeah, wouldn't be referring to Gargoyle if they didn't refer to him as Gargoyle. Also, why is Dimples here?
Why is Dimples here? The necromancer.
Necromancer.
There was a bard who answered the call for necromancers and got a little confused, okay?
Granted, before we start, Granted gives Gargoyle her sword and her crossbow.
Okay.
Because after last time, just in case something goes wrong and she doesn't want to be forced to shoot anyone or stab them.
That makes sense. This is going to get a lot harder for you now. All right, here we go. Okay, so you step into the circle. I'm going to change the music to something a bit more sinister.
Before we do anything definitive, can I just say that it is fantastic that we're doing this one party member down in a fight where previously that one party member was cloned and evil. I was sent to a plane of infinite doors, and Grounded was unconscious for most of it.
Yeah.
This is going to go swimmingly.
Oh, you have no idea. Remember, 1 minute, 10 rounds. You're in the circle.
Maybe I should have my sword with me.
Maybe.
Wait. Gargoyle, do you think I should have my sword, or do you reckon we'll be okay if I don't have my sword?
There's plenty of high-level mages here. I think they could take you if anything happened.
Okay, Grounded thinks for a moment and keeps her weapons.
Okay, for the purposes of rules, the outer black line is the magic circle. Okay? You're safe beyond there. Gargle, you are beyond there, don't worry about that.
Okay.
Inside is the hurt zone. Okay, the magic circle is completed. Magister Corvus looks at you and goes, okay, we have a limited amount of time. Take the ring off now and get the hag out of your head. Just step through the barrier.
Okay. Gargle, if anything goes wrong, there's a letter in I left a letter in Petra's house. Send that home, would you?
You remove
But
the
how
ring.
will he ever know where to send it?
Where could Grounded and Wark possibly live? Yeah, so roll initiative, please.
Oh boy.
As
And removes the ring and immediately hears boss music.
you remove the ring and you don't see anything. Your vision goes black. Gargoyle, you see Grounded draw her sword. Grounded, what you see, I will need you to slightly zoom out and look to your right.
I also see 8 for the initiative.
Oh no.
As in your head, you were trapped in the pain zone with old Nana. And old Nana's done pretty well on initiative. Old Nana looks at you and laughs for a second. He's like, trying to get rid of me again, sweetie.
It's happened once.
Yes, well, last time I tried fighting all of you. Now it's just you. And I know just what gets you mad. And her face contorts and her nose extends outward and starts looking like a knoll's nose. And grows knoll ears and suddenly looks exactly like the very first knoll you ever killed. And she
Just for
breathes.
clarity's purpose, what's this like a half a year ago when I started my adventuring career, or are we assuming I killed a knoll earlier?
I'm gonna go start of your adventuring career, just for this one. But yeah, right now I'm going to explain the rules because this needs some tactical planning on the player's part. Old Nana has multiple forms. You must exhaust every form in order to get old Nana out of your head.
Oh dear.
You have 10
Within
turns.
10 rounds.
Good luck. Gargoyle, things you do to Grounded will affect old Nana as well. They will affect Grounded too, though. Be careful.
This would be great if telekinetic shove could work on yourself instead of imploding you.
Yeah, so let me just set the initiative up for everyone. So yeah, add yourselves to the initiative trackers as well. I'm just going to add old Nana. I will say the wizards are not going to be much help because the necromancers are not going to be much help because they are busy attempting to cast spells and wards to keep things going, and Magister Colvus cannot do anything. He's casting for a minute, full minute, and this is a 9th level spell. You don't want him getting interrupted and failing a concentration check. Oh, old Nana's going first. Wonderful. Okay. Good luck, everyone.
By the way, I'm curious if a spell affects both of them. What happens if I teleport Grounded outside of the circle?
You will find out.
Okay, so don't do that. Great.
No, you'll find out. Yeah, okay. So, the knoll pulls out a shadowy sword. It is made of fragments of your own psyche and strikes at you, Grounded. And might be a miss straight off the bat. So nothing there. At the same time, in real space, Grounded, you step back, and you use. You still get your go on your turn. This is what the Nana's doing. Is you use telekinetic shove. I will like a strength saving throw from Gargoyle, please.
Oh, geez. That's 15.
Just what you needed, because it was DC 14, and otherwise you would have been entering the circle. Okay, Grounded laughs at you, Gargoyle, and this is a twisted voice. This is not Grounded's voice. It is high, it is scratchy. It does not sound natural at all. And in fact, as you're looking, Grounded's pupils have gone into the back of her head, and you're just seeing the whites of her eyes. And okay, we go to Grounded.
Grounded tilts her head and says, okay, so you do remember what happened to that knoll? You like it, you know?
Why
didn't
don't you
even see
show me, dearie?
Well, a bit late for that because it didn't even see me. And with that, she's going to just pull out her sword and steady aim.
All right.
Okay, one attack roll with advantage. Wow, that was awful.
Is it possible to Flash of Genius it?
I'll tell you in a sec.
No. No, it's not.
Oh.
That is a 12 to hit.
A 12 to hit.
Advantage.
12 to hit will not hit, I'm afraid. The Knoll is wearing hide armor and a shield and deflects the strike, and old Nana cackles. Gargoyle, it is your turn. Grounded has just tried to pull you into the circle.
So trying to remember from first Old Nana fight, strength isn't the Hag's strong suit, is it?
You're currently fighting Grounded. Oh, I see. No, I see what you're thinking. Let me just double check. I have the stats right here. Because you would have known this. Strength's all right, but it is probably on the weakest end. Yeah, dexterity is really more of the thing that the Hag's got, and wisdom and charisma.
All right, well, time to make mistakes. You said you saw what I'm getting at. I don't think I saw what I'm getting at.
I just thought you were going to do curse.
I don't have curse.
Oh yeah, that's a warlock thing.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I'm going to do the incredibly unsmart thing of casting Enlarge.
Enlarge on yourself or on
Ungrounded.
Okay. I mean, yeah.
I'm assuming that neither Grounded nor Old Nana has a problem with this.
No. I'm confused, but
Grounded, you've got advantage on strength checks, strength saving throws, and when you deal damage with a weapon, it does an extra 1d4.
Interesting.
Your attacks do an extra 1d4 of damage, because I'm assuming Old Nana doesn't have a lot in the way of like strength-based stuff.
Just need to deattach that, and then I can go. I mean, Old Nana's currently a Knoll and has a full Knoll stat block, so we'll find out, won't we?
Okay, yeah, but there's other stuff that strength is helpful for.
It's a real cage match happening in there. There we go.
Now, Grounded does actually have the ability to cast Enlarge on herself. Although I don't know if that would stack.
It wouldn't stack in that case.
Okay.
Spells with the same name can't stack.
It does say on the item's description it's the Enlarged spell, so.
I think that's me.
Okay, Old Nana's go. Old Nana is confused, but going for it. It's going to be a stabbing. I'm going to use a different d20 because the last one betrayed me. I rolled the same number. I can't believe it. That is frankly offensive to me.
And sadly, it isn't 3.5e where I'd have had a penalty to AC.
Yep, grounded, your go. Oh no, sorry, other grounded. Other grounded is going. Okay, now you do get a benefit from being on the opposite side of a magic circle, gargoyle, but I'm going to need you to contest a athletics check. So this is a grapple coming in. You can do athletics or acrobatics. Granted, a Wark has advantage on this from being enlarged.
Well, then I think I'm going to need to use my inspiration.
Okay.
Because that was absolutely dog shit. Okay, that's better. And for safety, I'll Flash of Genius it, so that's 12, plus my 4 in athletics, thanks to my Mantle Core. Plus Flash of Genius is an extra 5.
Okay,
So,
I'm going to re-roll because I just realized I rolled with advantage when it should actually be flat now because normally attacking someone outside the circle is at disadvantage. Okay, that's more manageable for you. It's not a natural 20 anymore.
yeah, well, that's a 21.
I'm afraid Grounded a Wark has rolled a 22 though. 9 plus 13, I'm afraid. Yeah, so you are grappled and Grounded a Wark takes a step back and you enter the pain zone.
And movement, that's just greedy.
Yeah, you can do that in D&D, it turns out. Does Grounded have any bonus actions I can use right now? No, not yet. Not yet.
Telekinetic shove.
Yeah, you can push him right back out again.
Yeah, no.
You didn't have to say that. You could have let him do it.
Sure, actually, she's going to telekinetically shove Magister Culvus to try and trigger a concentration failure on this spell. Ah, she fails. Because that was a natural 20 on the save. Okay. Gargoyle, over to you. You are in the circle.
Wham to my go.
Grounded, your go. Sorry, I'd already had it on you on initiative roll. That's why I missed over it.
Okay. Grounded is going to try again. Well, actually, no. She's already got advantage from being giant now. So instead, she's going to use a bonus action to light her sword by holding it, which causes some clicks, not unlike a barbecue lighter. And she mutters something.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to take another swing at the at Noel Nana.
Okay.
I'm going to use my grounded dice and my rogue dice here. Okay, that's a lot better. There's a 23 hit.
Oh, 23 hits the Knoll. Yeah. Knoll's sort of laughing at you a bit like a nervous hyena. But you get the feeling it's actually because old Nana is finding this funny.
Okay, let's see. Okay, 2 different colored dice for the fire damage. 1d6 for the... Yep, 1d6 for the schemata itself. And another 5 for the sneak attack damage. Yeah, this is a pretty good roll. I suspect it's going to be wasted this early in the fight, but...
You never know.
Yeah, I literally rolled 4 6s here. 24 plus 10... Okay, that's 29 points of damage. 12 points of which are fire damage, if that matters.
29 points of damage. The Knoll melts away and reveals the hag again, who twists once more, this time into the face of a human who you have not seen in a very long time. You lock eyes with Pit Berserker Harkus Saddlefrong from the Bloody Rose. First one that almost killed you. Had to be pulled off you, if I recall.
I don't really remember.
Yeah, old Nana does.
You lock eyes with Fee. They're holding the Cape of Piluging and they say, "This is a bad gift."
Maybe that'll happen later, who knows? Granted, that's your go, I'm assuming, and we go to Gargoyle.
Okay, so just refresher in my mind. Do we push Grounded out now, or do we need to wait for the minute?
You need to you need to do it before the minute is done, but the hag needs to no longer be in control of Grounded. While Hag's in control of Grounded, Grounded cannot leave the circle, basically. I mean, she could put the ring on and leave, but then the hag's going kind of free as well.
Okay.
It's kind of like, you know how you weaken a Pokemon before throwing the Pokeball at him? Bit like that.
Right. I am...
Nana, I unchoose you.
I can just walk out of... I can just walk out the circle, right?
Yeah, you can just leave. There's nothing, because you're not Fae, there's nothing stopping you from leaving.
All right. Well, first
I would have
I'm
had
going...
a real issue here, which I would have found very funny.
First, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds, and I'm going to twin it.
Okay.
So let's use that up, and I'm going to target myself and Grounded.
Okay.
So that's 1d8 plus 5.
The hag is currently at max hit points on form number 2, so that's quite
That was
smart.
my thinking,
That's quite smart. I approve.
I'm back up to full. And hopefully I don't take an attack of opportunity when I do this.
You totally do.
Yeah. But the reaction gets used up.
That's
Oh,
true.
yeah. How many
That's
hit
true.
points do I get back, by the way?
1d8 plus 5.
Okay. Do you roll that or do I?
I can roll it for you.
That's okay. I've got a D8 right here.
Okay.
Oh wait, you're grappled. You can't leave. Sorry, I forgot about that. You're yeah. So you're not taking the attack of opportunity, which is good because I just rolled a 19, so it would have hit. But no, yeah, you're grappled.
Oh, okay, cool. I Misty Step here.
That works, and you won't even take an attack of opportunity for that, because you know it's teleporting. Neat.
Take that.
Giant grounded snarls at you, and it's a really sort of, it's guttural, it's bestial, it's almost like a wolf or like a bear growling at you. Funny thing is, this version of grounded absolutely could like turn hands upside down and crawl up the wall because that's what grounded can do anyway.
I was more thinking body snatchers.
Oh yeah, no, that works as well. It's that sort of image. There's some real body
That is
sort of
exactly
horror
what's
like
going on.
here. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, you're back out. You're safe. Anything else, Gargo?
Gargoyle's going to contemplate the decisions that brought him here in life.
Good idea.
The end of his
Cry in the
turn.
corner. Yeah. Old Nana's go. Old Nana now in the form of Harkus Saddle Throng, and first of all is going to be attacking recklessly with this great axe, the swinging over at you. So with advantage. And okay, that is a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, you take 9 points of damage, slashing damage, if that helps.
Yep. That's basically what Gargoyle gave me set back, so thanks for that.
Nice. And that is that old Nana's go. This old Nana is going to run forward and just grab you again, like, to be honest. How many Misty Steps can you have? You're about to find out. So yeah, another contested check.
All right. It's fucking... Okay, so it's contested check, which means you could roll low.
It's true, yeah.
Well then, I suppose I'll use another Flash of Genius to bring that up to 9, and then plus 4, that's 13.
13 isn't going to do it, I'm afraid. She rolled a 20. Not a natural 20. If it helps for your benefits of when to use a Flash of Genius, Grounded has plus 13 to athletics.
Okay. I know that. I'm just blindly hoping.
I mean, that's fair. That is totally fair. I just thought I'd let you know, because you'd probably notice there's not the exact number, but you'd probably get a vibe for it, you know?
Ugh.
So yeah, you're grappled. You're back in the ring. Welcome in. And yeah, she's probably going to put you there this time. And then she is going to draw the Flame Tongue Scimitar and activate it as a bonus action. So you kind of get what her intentions are going to be next turn. Grounded, over to you.
Okay, Grounded's going to look and say, you know, the reason this guy's so dangerous was because he knew how to punch, and I kind of didn't. And she's going to stab old Nana with, well, yep, she's going to stab old Nana with her sword again. Advantage.
Okay.
I mean, it would be an advantage anyway because reckless attack. There's a 25 hit.
25 definitely hits.
Yay.
Just giving you a little round tracker up at the top.
Oh, the nice thing about being a rogue is I can hit as hard as a what level fireball is 8d6.
3. The base fireball.
Oh, nice.
You hit as hard as in Ultrari. Against a single target. But fireball applies to all targets within a 20-foot radius.
That's true.
Sorry, I have to stand up for the wizards for a second. They are usually, obviously, so underpowered.
Yeah, think of the wizards.
Yeah, think of the poor wizards with their fireballs.
Yeah, casters are slow, you know.
Oh, God.
Deep cut for those on the worst websites of all time. Let's see. Not quite as many 6s this time. Oh, higher overall though. That is 33, of which 10 points of fire damage.
Okay. Good damage. Not quite enough. And by not quite enough, I mean quite a way off. Berserkers are strong. Anything else?
Okay, let me just double check my bonus actions. Pretty sure I can only okay, telekinetic shove I can only use to move him about a bit. You know what, I'm just going to be cheeky and I'm just going to try and telekinetic shove him.
Okay.
Yep, that's just a straight saving throw against my intelligence, which I think is DC 14.
Roll a 14, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Without looking at modifiers. Let me just double check the... Did you say it was intelligence modifier or strength?
Yeah.
Strength or...
No, my intelligence, but it uses my intelligence modifier as the save DC, basically.
Ah, and what save is it?
It's a strength save.
Ah, then yeah, it would pass. +3 to strength.
Okay. Damn.
If it was an intelligence save, it would have failed because Harkus was not very smart. Not very smart at all.
And that's why he's dead. I didn't do it.
This time. Okay, over to Gargoyle. Gargoyle once again kind of looking up like that bit from Resident Evil Village.
So, would I be able to get advantage on an attempt to get out of this grapple if I drop the concentration on a larger juice?
Yeah, well, I mean, Grounded would no longer have advantage on all these checks made to murderize you.
I think it'd be jarring, but I mean, I'll drop it anyway.
Okay.
Because it's going to be counterproductive if Grounded is going to consistently be trying to grab me.
Grounded is now normal size. Old Nana is now normal size. Oh, I made Grounded a little smaller. There we go. Everyone's back to normal.
All right. I'll spend an action to try to break out of the grapple.
Okay. So, athletics or acrobatics check, please.
Acrobatics. It's always going to be acrobatics. Oh, no, athletics. It's always going to be athletics.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay. I'm going to flash of genius this.
Okay.
Because that is 22 and then plus 5. That's 27.
That does beat it. That does beat it. You're out. You're out of the grapple. That's your action, but if you've got anything else.
I can Zephyr Strike.
Yeah, I believe that's a bonus action, isn't it?
Yep. And then I roll a D. Oh, 6.
Oh, wait, isn't your Zephyr Strike it has to be an action, isn't it? something weird about the magic item, the way it works. I could be wrong on that front. Double check it.
That would be an beneficial
Yeah.
properties. So that's minor beneficial properties, I think.
Yeah.
You can
it
use a
is-
first level spell chosen by DM. After you cast the spell, roll the d6. You can't cast again until next dawn.
Yeah. You can use an action to cast one first level
Action
spell.
to cast. Okay, well then I don't use Echo Strike. And I can't keep the 6. God damn it.
I'm afraid not, no. On the plus side, you're actually doing really well on this side, because this grounded version has been attacking you consistently and has not yet in any way interrupted this 9th level spell. You've been a very good distraction so far.
Speaking of, let's see if we can provoke a reaction for an attack of opportunity.
Okay, yes you will. Absolutely. All right, let's see. Let's do the attack. That's a 15 to hit.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
No, I didn't think so. So this lashing of fire strikes against your back, but the armor plates just divert it and you feel nothing, basically. You hear the sound of it hitting, but you don't even feel it. Like, the padding is too good. You're fine, yeah. Okay. Very nice. Old Nana, still in berserker form, is going to recklessly swing a great axe at you again. Give me a 20. I want a 20. It's a 19 plus 5. 24 to hit. So, yeah, you are going to take another 9 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And old Nana's constantly taunting you, like, you like resolving things with violence, don't you?
Not especially.
What? No. Grounded isn't a bard.
And other grounded is coming up to you, Gargoyle, and is going to... Ooh, interesting. We could. Yeah. Cast invisibility. Okay, over to grounded.
Okay. So, old Nana just attacked recklessly, which is good for grounded because that means my next attack's going to be an advantage. So I'm going in for another stab.
Okay.
I really need a natural 20 here. Not quite. That is a 22 to hit.
22 hits, yep. Roll damage. You need to deal... no, it's doable. It's doable.
Okay. This is actually quite fun, rolling this many dice, because I just sort of have my sort of flow state to count them. So I just like to group them into 6s and 4s and such like. Okay.
It's about to get a lot less fun with the next form, I'll tell you that.
Oh, great. There's that DM laugh.
By the way, when the minute's almost up, you'll tell us, right?
You have a counter at the top. It should be red.
Oh, yeah.
That's how many rounds you've got. You're almost halfway.
And we are indeed living on a prayer.
Yeah, I mean, it's getting dangerous. Timing-wise, it's getting dangerous because this is not Nana's final form.
That's 30 points of damage, of which 8 are fire. Does it really matter how many are fire damage, or...?
Not in this case, but do keep saying it because it might matter later.
Okay.
And this time, the berserker splits down the middle and peels off and forms into a pool at the bottom, which grows upwards, solidifies into a familiar set of scale mail and a shield and a rapier, and an old Karakian man stands in front of you as you face Karos Lightminster.
Credit where credit's due. You've really got the drop of me this time.
First of all, you dropped me extra, and all I did was a tiny little bit of betrayal. You fell for it, didn't you? It's me, Nana. Okay.
Rest of it better.
Yeah, grounded. Great turn. Gargoyle.
Okay, I don't think there's anything that takes precedence over me casting Dispel Magic on grounded.
Absolutely, yeah, do it.
Yeah, I do it.
Okay, I don't think you have to do anything because invisibility is a 3rd level spell, and so 3rd level Dispel Magic auto does it, right?
Yep.
So, yep, grounded is visible again, and right next to the wizard. Wow.
Oh.
Dangerous. Anything else, Gargo?
God, I'd love to do something else. I'm not entirely sure if I've got anything up my sleeve, but I'm going to try to take the reaction again.
Okay, is grounded gonna do it this time? Yeah. Yeah, why not? That is a... Ooh, what's the modifier? 18 to hit.
Nope.
Okay, you're good.
I hope Pelvis is going to be able to keep it if anything happens.
Yeah. So old Nana in the form of Karos Lightminster, the King of Swords, draws the rapier and makes 3 attacks at you. All right, here we go. All right, first one is a 23. The second one is an 11. The third one is a 22. So the second one doesn't hit, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, first and last hit.
18 points of piercing damage.
God, action point. Wouldn't that be nice?
What kind of armor are you wearing?
Studded leather.
Yes, that's light armor. Because Karos Lightminster deals extra damage to people wearing medium or heavy armor. Yep, okay. Oh, did I roll any 19s? No, I didn't, because I forgot he crits on a 19 as well. Okay.
It's a good thing I'm fighting grounded.
Yeah, we go to ground. I mean, that was the boss of the very first Guild of Icons arc, Karos Lightminster. He was dangerous. Okay, grounded is going to steady aim and then strike Magister Culvus with the flame tongue scimitar. Now, disadvantage counteracted, so there's still going to be no sneak attack, but it's an attack nonetheless. What is it? That's a 4. That's not going to hit the, frankly, Abjuration Wizard, who has a pretty good mage armor on. So that's annoying for grounded. Any bonus actions that will help here? Not currently, because we've used the telekinetic shove. No, that's multiple times a... Is that proficiency bonus per...
No, it's every round.
Oh, you just do it all the time?
It'd be cheating if I told him otherwise.
Yes. Okay, sweet. Yeah, Gargoyle, I need a strength save, please.
Wait, did you... Well, I thought you... Did you steady aim?
Yeah.
That uses the bonus action, doesn't it?
It does. Very smart, yes. Yes, it absolutely does. So the bonus action's been used. We're good. We go over to grounded. I've clicked too far again.
Okay. So grounded's going to look at Lightminster and say, you know, I don't remember him being this tall.
I don't know. He's pretty high up at one point.
Guess
Not
he
for
must
long.
have just been slumped. I mean, to be fair, he spent most of his time slumped over his desk.
Oh yeah, he's got great posture now. He's got fencer's posture, which you've never seen him have.
Hey, I have a question about this circle. How high is the ceiling?
The ceiling is 10 feet high here.
Oh.
Which is good, because if it wasn't, the other grounded would be able to just fly out of the circle.
Okay, what do I want to do? Yep, I'm going to sprightly leap onto the roof.
Okay, you're upside down, face to face with Karos Lightminster, who snarls at you. Enough of your tricks. Show me your talent.
Well, people say this is quite impressive. And she drinks a greater potion of healing upside down.
Ha! Rubbish. Okay.
I know you already said you are, or what am I?
We go to Gargoyle.
All right. I kind of wish I had another second level spell slot so I could try something. But
As a reminder,
No.
any damage you deal to grounded will be applied to both grounded and
yeah,
old
no,
mana.
I'm trying to use non-damaging stuff.
I'm just saying, you got to deal a certain amount of damage before that counter at the top hits 10. Maybe grounded can't do all of this on her own. Because I don't know if you've been noticing, but they've been getting stronger each form, and we are halfway. And we're both halfway in rounds as well, which means, mathematically speaking, grounded can't do this on her own.
I don't want to hurt ground.
Indeed.
Okay, first of all, I'm going to move here, and then I'm going to move away.
Okay, so you're going to try and trigger the attack of opportunity again. Yeah, sure. I mean, there's not much else that... Why not, basically? That's going to be a 15. That's going to miss.
Okay, that's out of the way. How hard do I hit a friend?
Go for it.
So, like, don't tell me how many hit points you have exactly, but, like, could you take a decent gargoyle hit and still survive the attacks that are going to be coming for you?
How good? What is a decent gargoyle hit?
Well, I won't use lightning bolt, which is 86 lightning damage and a ridiculous DC.
Hey, for what it's worth, I'm currently at 25 hit points.
Yeah, I kind of don't. I feel like I should heal you more than damage you.
Yeah, Light Minister's still at full health, for what it's worth.
Yeah, okay, let's go back in and let's give you a Cure Wounds. So that's 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
What is your modifier? +5?
Yeah, +5. 1d8 +5.
Okay, nice.
This is an emotional roller coaster for Gargoyle.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that's... Oh, I'm up to 37.
If you really love them, hit them as hard as you can. No, because if I hit as hard as I can, like, do you want to go against a DC 19 save on a lightning bolt?
Yeah, I kind of like this grounded's basically just like, oh yeah, these are all people I've killed, and they kind of had it coming, so yeah.
Hag has not gotten better at trauma. All right, Gargoyle's going to stay here.
Okay. Sounds good. We go to Old Nana, round 6 now. Old Nana, as Karos Lightminster again draws the sword, sweeps, and you're going to take 3 attacks from the rapier. Still no crits. 1 miss for sure. 1 is a hit for sure at 25, and the other one is an 18. So I think hits.
Yeah.
So that's going to be another 18 points of piercing damage. The rapier goes.
This is not sustainable.
And oh, sorry, I also have grounded in here to deal with. This grounded is going to attempt to strike Magister Colvus again. This time without steady aiming, so it will be at disadvantage. On the other hand, I've rolled a 19 and a 16.
Can I Flash of Genius? No, I can't, because that's AC.
Yeah, it's an AC. And let me just double check. I'm pretty sure an Abjuration Wizard, even an Abjurer, doesn't have that high in AC. No, it's 15. And I believe, yeah, that's with Mage Armor on. Yeah, okay. So that is going to hit. Obviously, again, though, no sneak attack. So it's not actually that strong an attack. It's going to be 16 points of damage, which means it's going to trigger a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, I Flash of Genius that.
Yeah, you can. You might want to wait and see what I roll. I don't
Okay.
think you. I think you can choose after you know what it is, if I recall. But
Yeah, but before the
it is a 4, so you might want to flash of genius it.
a flash of genius.
What does flash of genius add?
5.
5. Ooh. Do you have inspiration or anything else?
No.
Okay. Actually, let me
I've got
just
hit points.
let me just double check. I'm receiving information from my source. Okay. Yep. Nope. They don't have shield. They don't have the shield spell. This is
It's really
tricky because
like
that is a
just
9, and that is going to break concentration on the spell.
jump in front.
Oh, you know what? If you want to jump in front.
I don't think there's a reaction that lets you do that.
Oh, hold on a sec. The Abjura does have a reaction, actually. Arcane Ward. Creates a protective barrier around itself when it gets hit. Barrier reduces the damage by 26. All right. No. Yeah. No. So fuck it. Sorry. Yeah. You don't have to worry. Like, no damage taken. Boom.
Oh, okay.
However, that is a
should I-
recharge ability, so it's not guaranteed. You can have the Flash of Genius back.
Okay.
Yeah. Neat. Yeah. So look, Magistokovus is concentrating, just goes, and the damage is just reflected back. And he looks to you, Garg, and says, "I won't be able to necessarily do that again. So be careful. We go to grounded.
Okay.
You're running out of time."
Yeah, I'm just sort of wondering, is it worth it's basically spending around? No, I don't think it is. Granted is going to steady aim and just try and basically stab him in the face.
Okay.
Should have gone for the head.
Should have taken some potions.
Okay, that is a 30-20 hit.
A dirty 20 hits. Absolutely. Roll damage.
Okay, Mr. Lightminster, let's see how tough you were.
So the interesting thing is this wouldn't have hit if Gargoyle hadn't taken the reaction away. Guess who's got parry?
That's 25 points of damage. 7 of which are fire.
25 points of damage. Karos Lightminster melts away. Karos, being an early level boss, did not have that much health.
That's what I was banking on.
And you come face to face. Now this one is unfortunate.
Uh-oh.
In glittering, shimmering armor.
Oh no.
Paladin of the quarreling lovers, Hannah Delhammer.
Do you really want to put something you've already given me
once.
practice with?
She looks you right in the eyes and says in Hannah's voice, "This is what you get for betraying me." And she draws Zephos and points it straight at you. Okay, Gargoyle, over to you.
Okay. I can fix this. In fact, I could probably fix it the same way that I fixed it the first time. If that doesn't work, then I'm using my get out of free card. Let's see. What saves that? Okay. Gargoyle uses levitate.
Okay. Levitate, not the spell I was expecting.
Alright, what once was going to be levitate in a throwback to the hilarious time I levitated that evil Hannah clone and it couldn't do anything. Instead, we're going to use Careful Spell, and we're going to use it on our friend, our pal, Grounded Classic. So that she can automatically save on this lightning bolt.
Okay. So you're striking new grounded, but leaving grounded classic with... Is it advantage on the save, or is it unattacked?
It's automatic success.
Automatic success. Well, then you won't take any damage from the lightning bolt. Yeah. Which direction are you firing in?
I'll stand here.
And just like that way. Yeah, that works. That works.
Yeah, don't want to hit anybody who might be important to the process.
Yes.
Well,
the necromancer is not important to the process. He's just turned up and he brought snacks.
All right, 8d6.
86, yeah. I have to do a save for grounded, right? For like,
yes.
Yeah.
Against DC 19.
DC 19. That's not actually gonna pass. 17.
Okay, well then, whoever didn't pass is taking 30 damage.
Okay, so this grounded takes 15 damage. This old Nana does not, though. This old Nana takes 30. In the form of Hannah. And amazingly, that's enough. Oh my god, that's literally the amount. Literally the amount you needed. Hannah's form melts away. And you are face to face with the hag herself. In full hag form. And she cackles.
Gonna say grounded basically sort of tried to psych herself up to actually attack Hannah, and then when she sees it melts away, she's like, "What? I'm sorry." Oh wait, it's you again.
Just crackling with lightning, and yeah, you are faced with the hag.
Then 10, 15.
Okay, is grounded going to do the attack of opportunity, or has the hag learned? I think the hag has learned. You good?
Well, okay, then 20, and then can I like squidge in front of Magister Colvins?
No, not really.
Oh. Yeah, that's gonna be it.
Okay, we go to old Nana. So in hag form, full final form, old Nana, as we enter round 7 out of 10. Remember, when that hits 10, you're going to be trapped forever. Okay. Oh, funky. What are we going to attack with this time? Yeah, we're going to do that. Oh my god.
Good to see the whale, isn't she?
No, she's not. She's got something else this time.
Oh no.
A hail of rock-hard ice pulls out of the atmosphere and pounds into the dirt around you and striking at you. I need a dexterity saving throw, please.
It wasn't the whale, it was the hail.
Does me being on the ceiling make any difference here?
No. It seems like the entire room has turned into a blizzard, basically.
Okay, well, I'm good at dex saves.
Are you good enough?
Let's find out. That is a 15.
That's enough. So you don't take any damage because of evasion. But this entire area is now difficult terrain.
Is the ceiling difficult terrain?
The whole thing. It is a
I love the
blizzard.
character I need to ask that for.
Yeah, and I think, doesn't that actually have an effect on...
I don't think you
Spider
take
climb?
damage when you fall 1d10 feet. Oh, no, 10 feet, not 1d10 feet, jeez.
Yeah, they don't allow you to move this way on a slippery surface such as one covered by ice. And that is what is happening right now. The entire place is going sub-zero around you.
Okay, yep,
so,
I guess I'm falling off.
Drop to the ground, yep. And land prone.
Nice trick.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Grounded classic. Sorry, no, crystal grounded is going to it's gonna go for, oh, I think gargoyle, like that's riled her. That has riled her. How dare you? How dare you, gargoyle?
That was supposed to be Grounded's fight for Grounded.
A strike at It's disadvantage. Here's hoping that other one that's just rolled off the table is less than a 20, because the first one's a natural 20. It is less than a 20. Good news. It's a 19.
Okay.
So
That's gone from being very bad to not hitting.
you take... Does a 19 not hit you?
No?
Oh, wait, hang on. What's the modifier? 24. Sorry, does a 24 not hit you?
Okay, 24 hits me.
Yeah, I forgot there were modifiers on attack rolls for a second there. Sorry. You take 16 points of damage, 6 of which is slashing, 10 of which is fire.
Okay.
You don't get sneak attack because it was a disadvantage.
I'm still doing pretty good, all things considered.
Yeah. She then steps back like this. You may take an attack of opportunity, of course, if you want.
No, I don't think I will.
Okay. And a strength save, please.
Oh, that's a natural 20. Plus 4 is 24.
You're fine then, yeah. Telekinetic shove. Again, trying to pull you into this circle doesn't work. We go to grounded. Grounded, you are in the ice zone. You are prone on the ground, and it is freezing cold in here, although you are going to be fine from the cold at the moment.
Okay. So, Grounded's going to use half of movement to stand up. He's going to look at the hag, tilt her head, and grow to gigantic size as a power move.
Okay, you grow to gigantic size as a power move. The hag does as well. As is grounded in here. It's amazing that this keeps happening. You are essentially in the crystal maze dome at the end, and now you're like... you're like, your head's brushing against the ceiling, both of you.
Okay. What do I do as a bonus action? What can I do as a bonus action?
Disengage. Dash.
Okay. Yeah, I think Ground is just going to look at the hag and say, you know, why are you so obsessed with messing with me?
You owe me, dearie. After all this time, you entered into a contract. And I told you I'd ask you to do things for me. And you said okay.
I
Contracts
said
and
I'd do
AHS are
anything for you. You've asked for multiple things.
You've yet to do the first thing I asked you to do, dearie. Eao Dunwich remains alive.
Oh, you just asked me to kill her. You told me to tie her up.
Yes, well, you can assume what I was going to do. Oh, I'm very disappointed, and it's time you saw the slipper, dearie.
I've been wearing the slippers the entire time.
Have you?
Turns out
Yes.
the hag was slippers of spider climbing all along.
You look down and you're barefoot in the Mine Palace. No, you're still wearing the slippers of spider climbing, don't worry.
Yeah, that's Grounded's equivalent of, being in a dream with no pants on. Like,
Yeah.
like the Aaracokra have very Victorian morals.
Is that the rest of your turn?
Yeah, I don't have anything for my bonus action.
Okay, we go to Gargoyle.
Okay. So, I think the safest thing to do would be to cast Levitate now on Grounded.
Okay.
So I'll do that. DC 19 Constitution save.
Okay. Cool. Chooses to fail. Whoop.
Okay, and that means that Grounded here in front of us has floated up to the ceiling.
Yep.
Cool.
And is now standing on the ceiling.
Oh, what a feeling.
I mean, I maybe just don't want her standing on the ground so she can't attack anybody.
The ceiling is 10 foot high.
Yeah, well, I'm doing my best here.
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
no.
I thought levitate specifically held someone upside down. It doesn't just make them
Nope.
float.
Target can move only by pushing or pulling against a fixed object or surface within reach, such as a wall or the ceiling, which allows it to move as if it were climbing. Now, the thing, of course, about moving as if you're climbing, slippers of spider climb make that rather easy.
Yeah. But I'm just thinking, like, can't move down.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
All right, that's gonna be me.
Okay. Old Nana's go. Old Nana in front of Grounded. This time is going to pull shards of ice out of the atmosphere encased around her fist and pummel you with it. 2 attacks.
I don't think you understand the gravity of the situation, darling.
Oh, not great, actually. So the first one's an 11. The second one's a 13.
Yep, neither of those hit.
No such luck, and doesn't look like there's any bonus actions. So that's unfortunate for old Nana. However, time is very rapidly running out. You are on 8 out of 10. Grounded, over to you. Oh, nope, sorry. Crystal Grounded, it's your go. On the ceiling. Is going to telekinetically shove Gargoyle. Gargoyle, strength save.
I will Lash of Genius that to make it 19.
19's a pass. Okay, well, in that case, she's coming over to you. And she's going to grapple you. I need athletics or acrobatics. You need to beat a 28.
It's athletics. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
Consider yourself grappled and pulled into the ring by an upside down Grounded who's on the ceiling and is looking like. "Yeah!" Again, whites of the eyes only, no pupils. Grounded, over to you.
Okay. Grounded is, at this point, she's just going to try and steady aim old Nana.
Okay.
Actually, no, she's not going to steady aim because she already has advantage. She's just going to swipe at Nana.
Why does she already have advantage?
Giant.
Ah.
There's a 19 hit.
Let me just. Yes, it does. You don't get advantage on attacks when you're enlarged.
Don't I? I
Nope.
thought it was strict rule for the
It's
Oh yeah, it's
skills and same
Wait.
goes.
Strength checks and saves, you get advantage. You do extra damage.
wait. Could have sworn I got advantage.
I mean, double check it if it's something I specifically put on the belt, because I might have. It's the sort of thing I might write, but
No, okay, I don't know where I got that from.
well, it's fair. It's no problem.
Yeah.
So
the 19 was
steady
from the
aiming it
first
to
roll.
gain the advantage instead?
Yeah, that's
fine.
a steady aim then.
Yeah, because you
Yep.
know how
I
this
wasn't
works. It's no problem.
Yeah. It's not like I was going to do much for that bonus action anyway. Okay, let's see. Got my 6 for the sword and the sneak attack. Got another 2 for the fire.
And an extra d4 because your weapons are enlarged.
Oh yeah. You know, something very funny. I just realised I've been forgetting to add my dexterity modifier to damage rolls as well.
Oh no!
Okay, let's see.
This could be dangerous. What the Hag's gonna do next? This could be dangerous.
18, 28. 38 points of damage, of which 7 fire damage.
Okay, good hit, good damage. Very nice. We go to Gargoyle. Penultimate turn, Gargoyle.
Oh boy. How much is Necromancer contributing here?
Both of those Necromancers are on hold, readying an action to...
No, I mean Necromancer.
Oh, the actual Necromancer Finger guns at your gargoyle and you get bardic inspiration. D6.
Okay.
The finger guns have little like corn crisps on the end of them. Jack Black is here, is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
And no
Well,
one's questioning it.
It's the School of Abjuration's own fault for not building this room larger, or at least wider. I'm going to use Thunderwave, and I'm going to careful spell Original Grounded.
Okay.
So that's Constitution saving throw against DC 19.
Ooh, we'll see. Ooh. No, that's a 13.
Okay.
That spell save DC is
That's-
ridiculous. I love it. It's genuinely ridiculous, isn't it?
Okay, so I forget. It's only spell attacks that get extra damage from a thing, isn't it?
From your what?
From the
The +2 all-purpose tool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's only spell attacks.
All right. So that's 2d8. Okay, so Old Nana's going to take 9 damage.
Okay.
Classic
Grounded, I need
Grounded is
you
going to take,
to take half.
yeah, so that's 4.
4 damage, okay.
So obviously being a con save, you don't get the benefit of evasion.
Yeah.
Grounded also doesn't get the benefit of not being pushed 10 feet away.
Yeah, that's not happening in here because of the space. Basically, they're both there. They physically, because of their size and because they can't exit the circle, they physically can't be pushed 10 feet away.
Can I be pushed 10 feet away?
No, it's not how this spell works.
All right, fine.
Right,
Unless you cast it at your own feet.
Maybe I will.
we go to Old Nana. Final round. I will tell you this. Old Nana's bloodied. It's possible. But you got to do it this round. And she's going to start off with her nuclear option as well. Grounded, I need a Constitution saving throw, please, as she rears back and opens her mouth, dislodging her jaw, and out comes a blizzard as you get Cone of Cold cast at you.
Okay. Fun fact, as a class feature, I get advantage on these.
On con saves?
Yep. It's
Sweet.
a phantom class feature.
Oh, well, no, I mean, fair enough. That might save you. That might save you.
And luckily, this is the perfect time for a natural 20.
Natural 20. So, you're going to take half of this because it's con. That's a lot of d8s, isn't it? I'm going to roll it in a rolly thing because I'm not rolling.
Yeah, I've literally got 15 hit points left, so it might not make a difference anyway.
Oh, I don't know. Okay. So that is... That's 28 half to 14. How many hit points you got left?
1.
What?
Like I said, I've got 15. I had 15 hit points.
That was a... It wasn't that ridiculously low, actually. I guess the average would be, what, 36 halving to 18, I think. So not that far off the average for it. A little low, but it's 8d8, so there's variety like that. Yeah. Because if that had killed you, by the way, you'd have been frozen into a statue. Well, that's their attempt at casting Cone of Cold.
You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you.
Grounded Classic is going to steady aim and attack Gargoyle. with the flame tongue scimitar with advantage. That's a natural 20.
Yeah.
The dice
Okay.
really getting excited.
Gonna have to roll a lot. Hang on. So I need to roll 2d6 plus 6d6 plus 10d6 plus 2d4 because giant, and then plus 3 because of the dex mod.
Okay, this isn't so fun when I'm on the other end of it.
Well, this is against Gargoyle.
Yeah,
He's
I mean,
probably gonna
it's not
die.
my team.
How many hit points you got left, Gargoyle?
42.
What's the hit point maximum, Gargoyle?
58.
Okay, well, you're not going to die, but you are about to take 60 points of damage. Do you have any resistances or anything like that that might alter fire, piercing, or slashing damage? Nope. Okay, well, you're going to take those. You're down.
It's been a fun time, gang.
Hey, you're not. You're not necessarily dead. Grounded. It's going to be. It's grounded. Might be dead.
Imprisoned forever.
Yeah. This might be a rough one. Gargoyle, you won't be imprisoned because it's a single target spell. It's just you're in the danger zone right now. Okay. All right. Grounded. Final round of combat. Make it count.
Okay, it's all or nothing then. I'm just going to steady aim old manner and hope this hits hard enough. I've got inspiration, so if I don't get a 20, I'll just burn that and try again, just in case.
Your inspiration would reroll both dice as well because it is advantaged.
Oh, yeah. Quad advantage, I guess.
Yeah. Otherwise, inspiration doesn't do much when you got advantage, and I feel like it should be more powerful when you've got advantage, right?
Okay, it's a good thing I've got inspiration because I actually managed to roll 2 threes there.
This is very, very, very close.
Oh dear. There's a 16 hit.
Let me check. Right. Oh, there's the hang. Sorry, I have 20 stat blocks over because I've got like Hannah and all that. Yes.
Oh.
Literally only just.
Okay. So, 5 dice for the sneak attack damage, 1 dice for the sword's base damage, another 2 for the R damage, and a d4 because I'm big. Okay, there's quite a few 6s here. I've got a good feeling about this.
All right.
If this was Blaze, I'd be multiple critting.
I'm counting up how much you need to do. It's a lot, but it's not outside of the realm of possibility for a rogue, I will say that.
Okay, that is in total 44 points of damage, of which 12 are fire damage.
Holy shit. Okay, so I'm gonna peel back the curtain here a little bit. Right. In my head, in order to be successful to be able to leave the circle, you had to take the hag down to a quarter of the hag's hit points. Okay? The hag has 91 hit points. Before this attack, you'd gotten the hag down to, you dealt 47 points of damage to the hag. 47 plus 44 is 91, which is the hit point maximum of the hag. You haven't just gotten it down to the threshold of weakened and you can leave. You've dropped the hag unconscious. Incredible.
I have some advice for what you can do in the next 6 seconds.
Yeah. You still have your movement. The hag collapses to the ground and you hear in your head, "Oh, no, you don't, dearie. Oh, no, you don't," and reaches for you again, grabs at your ankle, but is too slow. And you are able to step out of the circle if you would like.
Carrying Gargoyle, please.
I'm literally going to sprightly leap onto the opposite wall.
You hop
Oh,
out.
well.
You hop out of the circle. Within 6, like the 2 necromancers who've been readying their actions, they cast what was it? Bestow Curse. They cast Bestow Curse, targeting the wisdom saves of the hag. Now, the hag doesn't even get a save because unconscious. They didn't need to do this. Unconscious, they can't pass the wisdom saves, which means Magister Culvus Antarian's imprisonment succeeds automatically. And the hag, who, by the way, would have gotten death saves, so would not have necessarily been dead and probably would come back, is ripped from your mind and from the circle and drawn into the emerald, which collapses down to a little trinket about that big. Gargoyle, death saving throw, please.
Grounded immediately sees Gargoyle, rushes forward and uses her healer's kits to bring him back with 1 HP.
Okay.
I think we could have rolled out the death saving throws. I'm not too scared.
So what has just been cast here is something called Minimus Containment, part of imprisonment. The target is strength. Sorry, it's a 1-inch gem. Imprisoned inside the gem. Light can pass through it. So the hag can actually see out, and you can see the hag, but nothing can pass through at all. Can't be cut or broken or anything like that. Can only be dispelled with wish. Hag cannot leave. Physically cannot leave. And Grounded, you're going to get a special token of the departed in this gem. And I will tell you what that does later, because I forgot to write the rules for it. But yeah, no, it's going to be a special Grounded reward. Gargoyle, you come back up.
Did we do it?
Grounded looks at the gem and says, "You know, I told you to cut it out."
Gargoyle groans and then falls back.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be 1d4 psychic damage, I think. Sorry.
Yep. Gargoyle takes 1d4 psychic damage and is dropped to 0 hit points. Death saving throws again. No, I don't roll a death save. You're fine. You're fine. And well done. You have beaten the hag again. Now all you have to do is just gag Eao. just sort that whole thing out. Just gag Eao or take the ring or whatever you need.
Yeah. Ironically, I think that's exactly what the hag wanted. Everyone wins.
Yes. I think at this point we are actually going to end, because the next thing that's going to happen is presumably Eao's confession.
I steal the future goggles back.
Or you steal the future goggles back. Yeah, I mean, it's only been approximately 2 hours since Magister Culvus has gotten his hands on the crystal. I'm going to say they're not ready yet. But
Jeez, he was whipping them out when it wasn't beneficial to me.
He was wearing some goggles. He just wasn't wearing the future ones. Just protective ones. Yeah, so yeah, I think we're going to stop there. I'll give you your XP after this, and
we get XP. Sweet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. You get XP. That was extremely deadly. Like, I was not going to pull punches. Grounded was absolutely going to be in the Minimus Containment, where only Wish can get you out. Oh no, sorry, Wish can't even get you out. Wow. Amazing. Only dispel magic at 9th
Can you
level.
still talk to the hag through the stone?
Okay.
I think that's one of the ones where you can.
You can gesture towards the hag. Nothing else passes through. No sound. Light does.
Yeah, Grounded just holds it for a solid minute with her middle finger. Points at it.
I'm going to say the hag's likely still unconscious, but in about 1d4 hours, we'll come back. 2
Okay.
hours.